Hey, everybody, welcome to the Czabecast. Czabe, Scott Lynn, Al Galdi, Low Def with us. Looks like the new ballpark, Galdi, at the Yankees is a Homerdome.
That's right.
They built it exact dimensions, 314 to the right, 385 to right center, 408, 399, and then 318 to left.
Yeah.
But the balls are flying out of there.
That's right. There's all kinds of cockamamie theories, too, for why this is.
Yes, engineers, weather people.
Right. Downslope, upslope, seating slope, yes.
Never mind the fact that the season is, 3 weeks old?
Yeah, it's a little bit early. It's not exactly a full set of data, but so what if the place is a bandbox?
Yeah,
Does it matter?
You look at how the team is constructed. I mean, they have the sluggers to play in a park like that, and traditionally they've gone after guys like that, and so I don't think it's that bad. But this happened with Camden Yards in Baltimore when it was first built. That people didn't know what to make of it, and it was like a huge hitter's park.
Really, guys are jacking it out all the time. And has it settled into a middle range of?
I think so. I think so overall, but it's hard to predict this stuff sometimes.
Is it an affront to the Bambino?
No,
the house that Ruth built.
Not at all.
You don't think he's spinning in his grave?
Maybe he's drunk and he's spinning, but he's not.
I don't know if he could actually spin in that grave. It's tight.
We don't know how big it is.
Dried, brittle bones.
Decomposed to touch.
Yeah. If the Bambino saw the new Yankee Stadium, would he be like, this place sucks? I could hit it out of here drunk and left-handed.
He probably could.
Which was how I played anyway, because I was drunk
That's right.
Was left-handed, despite what the statue outside Camden Yards shows.
Good job. Have you heard what the complaint about the Mets' new stadium is?
No, the Mets?
Yes. No, well, partially, yes. Yeah. Obstructed view seating.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Yeah, well, apparently you can't see the entire field from every seat in the park.
Well, let's not be choosy. This thing only cost $600 million.
Right, and the average seat is how much again?
What parts of the field can't you see?
It's weird because I think it's like certain bleacher seats and certain...
Okay.
You can't see under, so it's reminiscent of Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, where if you were in the upper right field deck and they would come into sort of the corner, you can't look down and see the action. You'll just have to gauge it by the applause or something like that.
I think there's also some obstructed views in the bleachers at the new Yankee Stadium.
There might be.
With this luxury club that's in right center that is big and obtrusive. Remember the hockey stadium in Phoenix, Scott, where in the upper decks for hockey you couldn't see one of the goals?
I did not know that.
That was the – yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I remember there being things hanging from the ceiling in the old Spectrum where if you were behind one of these columns, you'd have to stand up and then look around.
Yeah.
But those were things hanging from the roof. The other thing.
Back to Phoenix for a second.
Yes.
This is not the new one. They built a new hockey stadium in Glendale.
Right.
And that one's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But the old Phoenix Stadium where they played the old Suns and when the Coyotes moved in, it was built for basketball, so the upper reaches of one of each side, because a hockey rink is a lot longer than a basketball rink. Couldn't see the goal.
The other thing.
So you're getting half the game.
In New York, and you guys will get a kick out of this, big piece in the New York Newsday recently saying that the Mets and the Yankees, even though it's April, there are two brand new ballparks, they're not selling out.
No, and you know what they're not selling?
Luxury suites.
The expensive seats. The cheap seats are gone.
What a shock that is.
Yeah.
10,000 seats, roughly, going unoccupied every single game. So basically the Insta outcry is, you've made these seats way too expensive.
Yeah. Even in good times, they were too expensive. In these hard times, even more so. Well, let's hope that the new Yankee Stadium settles into a nice, fair home run groove and is not, in fact, a wiffle ball park. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.